Hi, this is Michael, and this is my review of the Lumsing Bluetooth speaker. The model is the B9. This is a small little speaker with a decent sound. It's a plastic case. It has 2 feet on it that are very sticky and prevent this from sliding around. When you get the speaker, you will notice, however, that there are 2 little clear plastic coverings that you need to remove. If you don't do that, this will actually be quite slippery. So if it does seem to slip and slide on you, make sure you remove the plastic coverings for the feet. Kind of an interesting rubber band that goes around the top and the sides that also ends in a little handle here. So it's a little bit of a carry handle. Kind of cool. And it's rubberized. You have 2 forward-facing speakers here, and then on the back is a passive bass radiator. You also have an auxiliary input, a micro USB port for charging, a micro SD card slot for inserting MP3s on there. You can play music right off the card, and then the on-off switch. This provides 3 watts times 2. And it has a 2500 milliamp hour rechargeable battery in it that's 3.7 volts, and again you charge it by using the micro USB charging cable. They also do give you a 3.5 millimeter male-to-male auxiliary in cable, so you can use an MP3 player or other device that may not support Bluetooth. You get a pretty good user guide. It's written in somewhat broken English, but it's readable, and that is about it. So on the top you have the buttons. You have the minus and the plus, the play, pause, and then the mode button, which is also the hands-free button. These 2 buttons, the minus and the plus, are double duty. If you press and hold, that will change the volume, increase or reduce it, and a quick press will change tracks. Then the play pause button is self-explanatory, and the mode button switches between auxiliary, the micro SD card, and then the Bluetooth radio speaker itself, and also can be used for answering calls and rejecting calls and hanging up on calls. So it's a pretty nice looking little speaker. It's about 7 inches wide, 2 inches deep, and stands about 3 inches tall. It's a little unstable though. It kind of tips over if it's if it's provoked. So consequently, I don't know how well this would work like on the dashboard of a car or something. Actually, it wouldn't work very well because it's just kind of tippy. But then again, if it's just on a table in your house, that's really not going to be a big deal. My biggest objection with this is it talks way too much. Just about everything it does, it has all these obnoxious voice prompts.
Welcome to Bluetooth music. Bluetooth mode. It's ready. Waiting for device connecting.
Okay, so it's in Bluetooth pairing mode right now. It also supports NFC pairing, so if you have a device that supports NFC, just hold it near the back of the speaker and it'll pair that way. So now we're looking for something that might resemble Lumsing, but actually on my phone here, the only thing that shows up says Pioneer. So that kind of threw me for a loop, but I will select it, and hopefully that is the actual name. Yes, so we just paired. I'm waiting for it to talk. Yeah, okay, there we go. So we're now paired, and let me just play some music here quickly so you can get an idea of what this sounds like. So one thing is that it does have the passive radiator, so it actually has a decent amount of bass to it for such a small little speaker. The tone indicates that it's at maximum.
You got to accentuate the positive.
It actually has a pleasing sound to it. It does not play exceptionally loud by any means. As a matter of fact, 3 watts times 2, I was expecting a little more volume from this. But the sound that it does produce is a very warm sound, and it's quite nice. So for the size of this, I think it's a pretty decent sounding little speaker. The only problem I have is with all the talking that it does. I just think the voice prompts are just unnecessary and largely obnoxious. You do have the blinking LED on the front. That may or may not bother you. Unfortunately, you can't really turn that off either. But all in all, it's a nice little Bluetooth speaker. I like the little integrated handle. It's kind of cool, a little bit different. And if you have any questions, leave a comment. I'll answer it if I can. I do want to mention one other thing. They specifically suggest that you do not charge this and play it at the same time. And that actually, even though you can charge and play a speaker at the same time or any device, many times that's really not recommended because that can actually shorten the life of the lithium-ion battery. But in any case, they do recommend you do not charge it and play it at the same time. With the large battery that's in here, 2,500 milliamp hours, it does have really decent playback time, though. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I'll answer it if I can. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and have a great day.